Hey, welcome back to SnowRunner. And by the way, my boys and girls, right, there's probably one episode that is not yet out. It is in the hands of almighty YouTube, right, with the rendering there. It's taking a very long time, though. So you might think, like, where is the last episode? It is probably upcoming somewhere in 2025, alright, Indeed, they're trying to render it. It's all on YouTube servers. And then, ooh, I miss it again, though. And then, we will see it when it comes. But it will come, though. So, yeah, anyways, thank you for being patient. Let's do some hauling. More fuel is needed by the forester's house. So let's go and get some barrels for Monsieur, shall we? Alright, so this road right now, right, since we spoke, it's like 2.5 minutes. It is so much quicker than with the Tatra. But then again, one day the Tatra will go faster too, right? Because the engines will be bigger. But yeah, ooh. But yeah, it's a massive difference. But as you can see, the gasoline right now is also massively different though, right? So almost had a little heart attack out there, hadn't we? A little bit of a cardiac arrest. So the thing though is, what do I recommend? I'm a guy that actually likes to be focusing on the safe but powerful, you know what I mean? Instead of being someone like a ninja that can be very quick and slice and dice, just a big bulky tower of a guy, that has a sledgehammer, something like Fallout, right, and just boom, one hit is enough for the job, you know what I mean, boys? So, yeah, I do like the Tatra more, although it takes way more time. This feels cooler, though, if that is the right word. And I don't know if it is. So, you know what it is, though? Preference. Oh, yeah. Now let's go towards the forester. And the forester is nice over there. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to have the rocky road to Dublin, one might say. But this is the muddy slope towards the forester's house. I believe to the right we have some... Oh, sorry, factory. I think over there we might have some muddy slopes though, for real. But I'm not sure or remember how deep it is. Further on I know it's pretty deep though, but this is okay, yeah. To be honest, I would expect this one to be way more muddy. Right? Way more muddy. Because the rain, right, goes downhill. But then, oh, there we go though. Speaking of the devil, it's pouring again. But you know what I mean though? And these tracks, they go up and down, and it might just be a whole water slide here for some dwarves. Come on, big boy. Normally low gear plus will be better here. As you can see, we already get some more traction. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, all of this was rather simple though. I mean, there's nothing that can really stop us, I suppose, right, right now. There you go, that's a lot of fuel. Let's hope the practice good fire safety, eh? Let's hope indeed. Kinda doubt it, but it's a lot of fuel though. My poor forester, what happened to your roof and everything? Man, this storm really tore them apart. We might actually be doing this mission right now though, the Lost Bags Challenge. Dyson Diesel here, one of our contractors has lost a number of construction materials down the river. We need them back. Apparently you do. Yeah, this is going to be one tricky thing and we have to put them down there. So that is pretty nice though, it's pretty nice. Well, let's do some hauling. By the way, I had some technical difficulties, right, and it is solved. But we are getting a new PC, right? So I have a 5950X, it's already top, right, It's not top dog anymore, but it's still top tier CPU, right? We have the 7900 XTX, and I'm going to go to the RTX 5080, and we are going for 9803 of X3D. And then with DDR5 RAM and such things, right? Because I want to deliver 4K quality videos. We have massive plans in the future, right? You know, so this will all help out for our channel and for your entertainment, and that's why I invest that much in it. It's kind of crazy though, but you know, I want to deliver quality entertainment for you boys and girls, of course. So yeah, you know, special for you, in other words. This is easy mode. Yep. We got stuck here with the Chevy. And this truck is just laughing at that little puddle, right, you know. We did not get stuck there. Oh no, it was the Scout. We did not get stuck there, but we did slow down massively. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty difficult part. Ooh, not just only here though, right? This is rather simple right now, especially without the load. But for future hauls, I mean, right, you know, some very, very heavy loaded stuff. But let's see, this part over here. Yeah, I was a little bit worried about this happening. Yep. Oh yeah, this might be very, very difficult. You have to be very slow over here. And then we have this tree just standing in the way, right? You know, with its tree branches and its physics. It is a difficult little part though, very difficult. Alright, come on big boy, let's put those down too for the balancing act, right, you know? And you know we do need that, we do need the balancing act. With all the mud and the slope here, we don't want to have the issue that we had in the last episode that you hopefully did see by this time. Alright, turn it around. Ah, up out, there you go. Perfection, isn't it, my boys? Wow, look at that. Ooh. Let's just restore the crane, and off we go. Let's see. Yeah, we might just go there. But we will not. Because this makes a little bit more sense, right? You know, logistic-wise, time and route. Because, you know, with the logistics and everything, we just have to do one round instead of going back and forth. And it is just right around the corner, so that's beautiful. Brakes there. I could go actually a little bit closer, but this is alright. I think we can manage, right? Yeah, definitely. Lift it up. And turn it slightly. Come on. Yeah, that's the problem with heavy gear, right? You know, it just swings all over. And there we go. Detach. Restore the crane. Brakes off. And off we go. Oh, wait a minute. We should unpack and pack it. So yeah, you know, hoppa, there you are. A lot better, a lot more secure. Man, this thing is a hauler. It doesn't slow down in low-high gear. It's just a weird saying, low-high. Ah, it is what it is, I suppose, right? Drive-by drop-off. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult because of less maneuverability of the trees, but I think we can sling around the axis, right? Hoppa. Just lift it all the way up, so we have plenty of room to move. Yep. Come on. Turn it around. I love the physics though, right? You know how it swings around and everything? A little bit more to the front. There you go. And off we go indeed. Nice. It's me, Mario. My voice really went away there, huh? Activate the anchor. Take cargo, restore crane, and off we go. I mean, I am chill. What about you, huh? I'm really chilling while doing these little missions, man. I love it. And we have touchdown! Oh yeah! Unpack, pack, of course. Of course, it's so strange to do it that way. Restore and accelerate, I suppose. Yep, we did sink away a little bit, but that's no problem for the Volga. Yep, low plus. We don't want to tip, so let's go spearhead ahead. Slight curve. And I think we can just haul through those rocks over there, right? You know, so we don't have to go through the little forest. Yeah, we can definitely go through here. That's not an issue at all. Is it just me, or do you also sometimes have the feeling that you just want to blast a scout right through all of that out of nowhere, right? You know, just full throttle, just see how you fly over those rocks. I know, it's a little bit dark maybe, right, you know, towards your engine, but might be fun, might be fun. We slowly have to turn back, by the way. As you can see, the gasoline is going lower and lower. You have been promoted to rank 11. Nicely done. Keep it up, Buttercup. Alrighty. And find the antenna tower, Michigan Trail. Michigan Trail, right over here. Yeah, that's something for the scout. Apparently, Dyson Diesel management has prioritized materials and equipment deliveries above food and water. The workers are living off basic rations, and morale is not looking good. Can you pick up the slag? I could, but we have to go from this farm. That is good though. I thought we had to go to the other farm, although that will not be bad. It will be fun. Unfortunate event. Do we have that one too? I don't think we have accepted that one. And the fixer-upper neither. Interesting. Interesting. We will do that too. But let's get some food to the boys, right, you know? We might actually go with the Tatra. Sure. Let's put the engine off here before it's empty when we return. Tatra. Oh yeah. Backwards, big boy. 380 liters, right, you know, in the tank itself. Then we have so much... Ooh, can we even make the turn here? I mean... anything is possible. Am I going to be one of those meme things where I am stuck right where I'm driving? Yeah, you cannot really turn, but let's see. Yeah. It is a little bit too... We do get some damage, probably. No, not like that. Let's not do it. Not worth it. Let's just drive backwards. But man, you know, like this thing, you can refuel and everything. It is awesome, though, isn't it? One might say this will be a challenge, right? But it absolutely is not. It's only a challenge on patience because it's rather slow. But I love it. You know, it's more than just speed, all these jobs. And just to see the beauty of it all, man, it's something else, isn't it? Let's see. Let's go into the deep end here. The deep end. Yeah. These tires, they are just getting a proper cleaning, though. That's it. Yep, that's just it though, huh? Kind of nice little touch there, right? A little shuffle there. As you can see, it's swinging around. Lovely. Oh, McDonald's, I need food. Hi, and the workers are starving too. Hi, ho. Did I even accept this mission though? Doot. Restart. Nope. Wait a minute. Apparently Dyson Diesel. Alright, so yeah. It's good that this farmer is actually checking on the local workers, right, you know? Especially in such a rural area. What a man though, huh, to have around. That's a neighbor you can count on. Matthew and Sons. Interesting. It's like a trademark around here, I suppose. The old rugged flag right there. Consumables. And off we go for the hauling extension. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we delivered here, and Dyson Diesel almost had a mutiny on their hand though, right, you know? My recording on pause, I apologize, but you did not miss anything though, right, you know? We delivered it, and it's good that the farmer delivered the food, right? Or else they had a mutiny on their hands, and it will be very, very bad, right? You know, all rig workers or all platforms like this, right? You know, like regions. It is super, super hard work, and I do see that we have to build that one up, though, in the future. That is cool, I like it. But, man, it is such a dangerous job. So you do need to have your donuts, your coffee, your milk, your cereal or sandwiches, whatever you eat in the morning or midday, right, you know? These workers deserve a good meal, right, you know? So by that, let's finish this episode up. I had a great time recording it, and I hope you had a great time watching it. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.